All right, let's take you through our top story on the power struggle that's currently ensuing in Karnataka. The Karnataka power sharing question is back at the center stage. Nearly 40 like-minded MLAs we hear and supporters who are believed to be aligned with Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar have met at a private hotel in Bengaluru. The huddle was to decide how to push the High Command, the Congress, to ensure DK Shivkumar becomes the Chief Minister. Of course, a cabinet expansion is also what they're mulling. The meet organized by MLA H.C. Balakrishna was to strategize on ending the leadership uncertainty in the state and lobby for elevation for Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar to the Chief Minister's post. But this story did not begin today. Remember, after the Congress's decisive win in Karnataka 2023, quite a sweeping victory that they had, the assembly elections, a bitter tussle broke out over the Chief Minister's post. The deadlock was serious enough to threaten early instability within the Congress Karnataka government. At that stage, senior Congress leader and troubleshooter Randeep Surjewala flew in to Bengaluru to broker peace as well, but it seems like that has not ended. Even now, we're looking at friction. Even now, there's suspense whether there could be a chief ministerial change. Even now, DK Shivkumar is pushing hard. Even now, Siddaramaiah is digging in his heels. Now, according to the understanding as per reports that was negotiated at that time, November 20th, 2025, the halfway mark of the 5-year term would be the transition point. And that halfway mark is over. Siddaramaiah has completed halfway, but he hasn't yet stepped down. Siddaramaiah, of course, saying that he will continue as Chief Minister for the full term, while DK Shivkumar really upping the pressure. And this time, he has his loyalists who are in a huddle now at a hotel. They're discussing, in fact, we're going to show you those images where MLAs have come together, all DK Shivkumar supporters, if we can have that on our screens. DK Shivkumar supporters who have come together at a hotel to discuss on what next. Well, Siddaramaiah, of course, not giving up. There have been multiple interventions. There have been promises also made that you will get your turn to DK Shivkumar. But when? That's the question. The power tussle has flared up time and again. The group of MLAs now openly backing DK Shivkumar. So long, DK Shivkumar did not have more than 10-15 MLAs. Today, it seems like he has nearly 40 MLAs by his side. So DK Shivkumar at this point really throwing his weight, showing that he has the numbers with him. So it's a high-stake face-off in a sense. Can't really call it a battle because to the public and for the optics sake, DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah are great with each other in front of the cameras. Well, they are working together as well for the state, but at the end of it, one knows, who's seeing the Congress Karnataka government carefully, that there is a serious leadership tussle between the two internally. But nobody really openly speaks about it. Well, DK Shivkumar has echoed the sentiment, calling talk of factions a media creation. As much as there are questions raised whether they are not really compatible, he says these are just media creations. There's no faction as such. There's no Siddaramaiah, there's no DK faction. We're all united. We're all one Congress party. But the issue is, of course, not faded. And today, with the visuals of those MLAs coming together in a huddle, it proves for sure that DK Shivkumar is not giving up, and neither is Siddaramaiah. Well, the lobbying from the pro-DKS camp is on. Several MLAs arguing that ongoing speculation is affecting governance and party coercion. But supporters believing that a leadership change soon would help the Congress consolidate the 2028 assembly elections. That if DK is given charge as the Chief Minister, he could do wonders for the next upcoming elections. But how does that really happen anywhere in that fashion? The High Command's position has consistently been that the government must function without public discord. The party is clearly trying to balance the two leaders, but it seems like it's failing because DK Shivkumar crops up yet again with his demand, this time with number of MLAs by his side. Satya Prakash, who's the Vice Chairperson and spokesperson of the KPCC, joins us. Surabhi Hodigere, spokesperson of BJP from Karnataka. Dr. Baswaraj Itnal, senior journalist. Thanks very much, all of you. Satya Prakash, as always, I'll start with you. What happened? As much as both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar say all is well, but these MLAs coming together, DK camp they call them, are looking like they're trying to put pressure on the Congress High Command for a change in leadership. If not, then DK has enough numbers. Earlier there was talk that DK does not have numbers, DK does not have numbers. See, today he has the numbers. At least these many MLAs are good enough to dent the Congress if they decide to move out. I don't know where, but well.
Good evening, Nabila. See, there are no camp in Congress. There is only one camp. That is called the Congress camp. No DK camp, no Siddaramaiah camp. Let me make
What,
it very
Satya
clear.
Prakash? You don't have to be so diplomatic.
Yeah, I have to be diplomatic because I cannot be undiplomatic at this point of time.
No, we
And even
already
in the
have
national
diplomatic
show, I
leaders. No,
cannot be
DK and
undiplomatic.
Siddaramaiah are already diplomatic in front of the media. You give us the inside story.
I'll tell you,
Okay,
guys.
how do
Let
you
me tell you
explain?
the
Okay,
truth.
how do you explain this image? How do you explain this
I will
image?
not give you any story. I will give you the true story.
Okay.
All 137 plus 3 MLAs, unfortunately, 2 Congress MLAs have expired. Leading those two, 135 plus 3, all the 138 MLAs are with both Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar. Very clear. Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, as a KPCC president, has struggled and given his 5-6 years hard work to bring Congress to power, along with our mass leader, Mr. Siddaramaiah. There's no doubt about it. As and when the CM's chair is vacant, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar becomes a natural choice to become the Chief Minister of the state. Let us not have any confusions on this also. Because he has put all necessary hard work required to become the Chief Minister of the state. But today the High Command has said very clearly that we will take a decision, you all keep quiet. The CM and DCM also have in umpteen times said that the High Command has asked us to keep quiet. At an opportune time, the High Command will take a decision. Our High Command, Mr. ACC President, Mr. Kharge, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition with Lok Sabha, and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, who happens to be our ex-president, have things in mind. And at an opportune time, they will call both the leaders and a decision will be taken. Right now, the CM's chair is not vacant, is all I can say. Now, if you are saying as and when it is vacant, definitely Mr. D.K. Shivakumar is a natural choice to fit in. There are other leaders also who are equally capable, but he stands first in the queue just because he was the KPCC president.
Whatever you're just saying might just irk DK Shivkumar very much. You're saying you're saying other leaders are also capable.
Yeah,
But
politics is the
I
art
thought
of
you're saying it's naturally going to DK Shivkumar.
see, politics is art of politics is art of possibilities. I am not a I'm not a Baba to say when he will become chief, he will become a chief minister. I can only say what are the possibilities at this point of time. Mr. D.K. Shubman is a natural choice because he deserves it. We went into 2023 elections in the joint leadership of Mr. D.K. Shubman and Siddaramaiah. Siddaramaiah ji is presently the Chief Minister of the state. As and when vacancy arises, definitely Mr. D.K. Shubman will be the natural choice. But why I said there are others also because we have enough capable leaders within Congress who are capable to become Chief Minister of State. There is no depth of leadership like BJP. BJP today has no leadership. Their leaders are saying H.D. Kumaraswamy will be the
Focus
next
on
Chief
yourself.
Minister. So we have no depth of leadership. We have at least 5 to 6
but
senior
it's
leaders who can fill in that post as and when it is required.
but it's not the BJP who's in a huddle, no, it's your party in a huddle. So tell us, explain the photograph there. You have so many MLAs coming together, leaving governance behind. What are they doing in a hotel?
See, all the MLAs have the right to go for a dinner, have a right to meet in a church like you all or I all meet. There's nothing wrong in meeting. And there, according to my this thing, there were not 40 MLAs there. There were around 15 to 18 MLAs. You can see your own photograph.
Okay, so you're
There
saying
were 40
DK only
MLAs
has
there.
15 to
There were
18
no 40
MLAs in
MLAs
support
there.
of him. All right. Surabhi Hodigere, would you want to comment on that? How is this a problem? How is governance suffering in Karnataka? And what's this, how would you respond to Satya Prakash saying that the BJP itself is lacking leadership?
It is the ill fortune of the people of Karnataka that since the Congress came to power with a resounding mandate, the biggest story that has been in the media as well is not because the media is pulling it up, but just like they say that there is no smoke without fire, it is the Congress MLAs and different camps themselves who keep coming out and giving statements that allude to the fact that there is a fight. And not just that, the DCM himself, who has multiple times made statements in favor of the fact that there is a power sharing agreement, something that he and Siddaramaiah know internally. the fact that when Siddaramaiah made a statement that High Command has decided that 5 years it's going to be Mr. Siddaramaiah as Chief Minister, DK Shivakumar hits back saying that yes, Yatindra Siddaramaiah is now the High Command in a very, in a mocking manner. The fact that there are social media battles by the DCM, CM openly, yet they come out in front of the media and say nothing is wrong. It is a misfortune of the Karnataka people that not governance, not the issues of the people. It is this fight for the chair that has been the dominant story for the last 2.5 years. And why does that impact governance? Well, Nabila, let me tell you something. From the time that the RCB stampede happened, from the time the 2 months of Grihalakshmi was skipped out because the DCM and the CM were busy blaming each other, there has been multiple administrative issues. And there is also word, not something that I can qualify or not, but rumors that have been going around that nobody in the administration, senior administrators, don't want to hedge their bet on either the CM or the DCM because they don't know the certainty of it. But let alone all of that, where governance is lacking is because all of these MLAs, all of the supporters of Mr. Shivakumar and Mr. Siddaramaiah, who must be focusing on their constituency, are now focusing on who's going to be the chief minister, who's not going to be the chief minister. I want to remind the audience through this show that it is not the BJP, not the media that went to Delhi with the delegation of MLAs and came back and made statements saying that, look, we want this sorted out as soon as possible. It was Iqbal Hussain, it was H.C. Balakrishna, it was these same MLAs. It was not the BJP or the media that comes out and posts saying that word power is world power. It is the Congress, it is the DCM. It is not the BJP or the media that constantly says November Kranti, September Kranti, after the budget session there'll be something. It's the Congress MLAs that are constantly doing this. And by making this the dominant story that is coming out of Karnataka, it is definitely impacting governance, it is definitely impacting administration. And I want to remind the Congress spokesperson that yes, there is a direct link to it, because if you remember, when Grihalakshmi incident happened and Ms. Lakshmi Hebalkar was asked to qualify why 2 months of the money that was supposed to go to women was not given, she looked at the finance ministry and said it's the finance ministry that has made this error. So you're not coordinating between your own ministries, you're not having conversation between your own ministries. It is a well-known open secret that there is a difference of opinion. And before you point towards the opposition party and say so, we are in opposition. We are not in, this is not a conversation about who the party president is. If it was merely
Can I
about the
come in,
Congress
Nabila?
presidentship, why would we have cared? We care because
Yeah.
this is a
Can
matter
I
of
answer?
governance, a matter about the chief minister's chair. Can you,
Can
Mr.
I
Satya
answer?
Prakash, with 100, with, I'll just end with this. Mr. Satya Prakash, can you with absolute clarity tell us, is Mr. Siddaramaiah going to be the chief minister till 2028 election?
He said that more or less. He's saying that there's no vacancy now. Okay, yeah,
Let
Satya
me,
Prakash, a quick rebuttal before I go to our journalist.
Nabila, here is a BJP spokeswoman whose party from 2000 to 2013 to 2018
You
had
are in
three
power
chief
now.
ministers.
There is a
And
reason
she
you are
had
in
three
power.
chief ministers. One
Are you
second,
saying that
please.
you're also going to have 2 chief ministers?
Please wait, ma'am. Please listen to me. Have patience.
Are you
Listen to me.
alluding to the
Right now,
fact that you're
ma'am.
also
See,
going to have 2
please
chief
listen to me.
ministers
No,
this
have
term?
some patience here. Have some patience. Please.
No, but I mean,
And
why
we
do you
don't
keep
want lessons
pointing?
from the
You
party.
point one finger at
We
us,
don't
3,
want
4 will
lessons
point
from the
back at you,
party.
sir.
One after the
Please.
other.
Nabila, please ask her to have some
Okay,
respect.
okay. Finish,
We
Satya
don't want
Prakash.
lessons from the party, which from 2013 to 2028 had three CMs. Yediyurappa cried on that day that he was leaving office. We don't want lessons from a party which in 4 years, in the time from 2019 to 2023, had two chief ministers and was on the verge of having another chief minister. And we don't want lessons from a party who is sitting in opposition and have three MLAs disqualified for questioning the leadership. Three MLAs are
That is
disqualified.
untrue. No, first and foremost, you talk about your party, sir. You're so
It's a
involved
matter
in my
of
party, you don't have the
why
confidence
have
to
to
tell
speak?
who's going to be the chief minister
Please
for the
have
next
some
5 years.
patience. Please
Are
have
you
some
are you
Satya
patience.
saying
Prakash,
that you
the
would like to?
it is the opposition's duty to ask questions of the ruling government. You answer for
100%.
you answer for
No,
yourself.
but look at the marks card of the opposition party.
Oh, so are you really going with that benchmark then? You want to go with that benchmark?
Yeah, tell them the history of the Congress party.
Okay, Dr. Basiraj Itnal, our senior journalist, if you can come in on that, sir. This tutu meme between the two parties will continue. Mr. Basiraj, could you tell us what does it look to you? A whole bunch of MLAs who are in a huddle at a hotel. Last 2 days, there's been a lot of in and out of this hotel where MLAs of Siddaramaiah camp, quote unquote, you know, this is what it's called, Siddaramaiah camp, and beg your pardon, DK Shivkumar camp. They're in a huddle trying to discuss cabinet expansion and also put pressure to have DK Shivkumar take the CM's post. But this is going on for quite a while now. It doesn't seem like there's any word from the Congress High Command, and the High Command is letting it, you know, boil. That's bringing a lot of bad name for the Congress too. What's happening?
Nabila, I see it as the latest episode in episodic drama series which started in 2023 May, because this kind of posturing, who is there for next 5 years, or is it power sharing, there is an agreement has been done or not, this has been being debated by party members, by the media for last almost 3 years, ever since Congress won the elections in 2023. But we have to understand, I'm just trying to understand my friend Mr. Satyaprakash arguments. And obviously, I don't expect any party spokesperson to be undiplomatic. They will be diplomatic even at the cost of being sounding fallacious also at times. But the point is, what was the question before the party high command in 2023? What is the question before party high command in 2026? It's the same thing. The question was not who is the most eligible candidate, who is the best experienced, what community, what caste. That was not the question. The question was, and question remains, what is the power sharing agreement, if at all there is one? Should Siddaramaiah continue, or should he make way for DK Shivkumar in this tenure of the government? Not sometime later, not in the next elections, in this election, because this mandate was won for the Congress with the joint efforts of Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. DK Shivkumar. Of course, the party people say, oh, everybody was involved. Correct. But these were the leaders that were very, very critical for the victory. That is why the tussle then, that's why the tussle now. But all these things, why not Dalit be chief minister? There are others who are eligible. They're all eligible, but that is not the question before the party high command. Number one. Number two, these number games that we're talking about. Siddaramaiah has so many MLAs, DK Shivkumar has so many MLAs. All these numbers do not matter at all, because in Congress, most of the times, it's the high command that has the final word. It is not the numbers, it's not nothing. And at times, I've seen, if you go look at the Congress history, at times, this kind of factionalism on the grounds of caste or community or any kind of a factionalism has been counterproductive to leaders in Congress. The same Mr. Devaraj, whose record Siddaramaiah aspired to break, he himself was replaced by Gundu Rao because of this kind of very factionalism. So now, that was one of the arguments when in November, like you said, when the halfway mark was reached. Argument was let Siddaramaiah, surpass the record of Devaraj as longest serving CM. So that happened. Then they said, let him present the budget. So DK Shivkumar and his supporters might find that this might go endlessly. So it's all in all fairness, they would have started some sort of lobbying with the party high command. Or DK Shivkumar might deny it, but DK Shivkumar, he himself has been vocal about it, that, if everything fails, my prayers will be answered. And many times he has said, there has been an agreement. And whether it has been agreement or not, so far, neither the party high command, nor Siddaramaiah, nor DK Shivkumar have denied that there was an agreement. They have not denied it. They have only evaded the question, but they have not denied it. So in all, practicality, we have to take it that there is an agreement, and the question is how that agreement is going to be respected, how that pans out. Because at one side you have Mr. Siddaramaiah and his supporters who are holding party high command to the ransom.
But I'm sorry,
if he is replaced.
Dr. Basiraj, you're saying an agreement. I highly doubt there's any formal agreement. It could have been a verbal promise that yes, You will be given the chair after 2.5
Yes,
years.
yes.
Ensure the government functions smoothly. But does that mean the High Command should and must honor it? Does that
It's a gentleman's word, Nabila.
politics
There is no
work?
agreement on that. It's a gentleman's word. And
Where-
that's exactly why DK Shivkumar was insistent.
I've
even
never
in,
seen a
2023.
gentleman's word being honored in politics, Dr. Basaraj. Where has it ever?
It was not. It was not. But eventually, what kind of optics it projects to the
Okay, so
people. That is more important.
it's basically eroding trust. That
Absolutely,
trust
absolutely,
of trust in the word that the man DK had on the Congress, that is lost, and he's obviously getting frustrated now. But do you believe there was an agreement? Lots of people say that this is false. It was just DK insisting, and then the Congress saying we'll see. But was there a promise?
Has anybody denied that there has been an agreement, even if it's oral? Has anybody denied? Has Siddaramaiah denied it? Has DK Shivkumar denied it? Has party high command denied it? There has been discussion, so many discussions on media, so many MLAs made statements, so many ministers made statements, but has the party high command denied? That's the problem. If the party high command has to come out and say, yes, there was no agreement like that, the controversy is put to rest. But nobody has denied it.
Now, you know what's happening in the midst of all of this? That the cabinet expansion is also not happening because of this tension.
Cabinet expansion will not happen, Nabila, as far as I know, unless a decision is taken on change of power, change of chief minister.
Is that so?
It is linked. No change will happen. Even the Congress KPCC president's post will not change. Even the cabinet will not be expanded, because the moment you give a concurrence for cabinet expansion, that means that DK Shivkumar shall not become chief minister. So that gives a finality. So Congress, when High Command allows for cabinet expansion, I will take it that DK Shivkumar will not be CM. So DK Shivkumar is very clear, because if there is going to be a new chief minister, there is no point in cabinet expansion, because cabinet anyways stands dissolved.
Okay, a quick and final word, Satyaprakash, why is there no cabinet expansion? Let's forget about the CM tussle. Cabinet expansion should happen, and usually happens in any party winning a state. Usually they shuffle, power between MLAs for the second half.
I have to thank my opposition, all the media, for patiently waiting for 2 years, nearly 8 months or nearly 10 months. Okay? Nothing has happened. Right from the first year, you people have been telling. That's okay. You please wait for another 15 days to 1 month. As soon as the budget is over, I think budget will be somewhere on March 3rd or March 5th. The AICC president has told many of the MLAs who have visited them that we are going to take a decision. We are going to call both of them. Let the cabinet, budget be over. Don't worry. The decision, as important as this, cannot be taken in a hurry. The pros and cons will be, weighed by the High Command, and we will take a very, very mature decision in the interest of the people of Karnataka, and we will take a decision which all our MLAs will be happy with. And both leaders, Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. DK Shivkumar, are two eyes of this party. Our focus is on winning 2028 election. Let me make it very clear.
We are going to focus on that when you're not able to focus on current governance. How are you going to convince people that you should vote for the Congress when people are looking at this joke where there's such a power tussle happening and MLAs are going this side, that side, Delhi back, Delhi back? You think people are not registering all of this?
See, we have seen a BJP government with the 3 chief ministers.
May I come in, Nabila?
Yeah. Government with the 2 chief ministers in 4 years.
Nabila, nothing has happened. Satyaprakash sir said nothing has happened. You're very right. No governance has happened, no good administration. So she said, I can speak now. She said, I can speak now. Please,
yeah, I barely have a minute. Let's have Surabhi respond to that.
Please, may I? Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened on the governance front, on the administration front, on the front of solving people's issues. That is what nothing has happened means. Mr. Satyaprakash sir, I've been asked to speak. Now, the same Congress spokesperson who told us that no, this is all media creation, this is entirely the BJP and the media making it up, is accepting today after budget things will get sorted out. We've been hearing this for the last 1.5 years. Things will get sorted out. But here is a Congress High Command, which first and foremost, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge himself said no, the High Command will decide when he's the sitting party president. The High Command has no clarity. They have a history in the last 10 years of not being able to solve any sort of factionalism within their own party. So really, Karnataka is bracing for this never-ending OTT series, never-ending series of of this tussle and this battle. And in the midst of all of this is the people of Karnataka who are suffering, is the governance in Karnataka who are suffering. For the sake of the people of Karnataka, we really hope that the Congress is able to resolve and give us a 5-year term where opposition can also focus on the issues, not on the Congress's internal fighting.
Okay.
It pains me that I have to come for this debate again and again. Mr. Satyaprakash sir, please sort it out so we can debate issues.
Navita,
I'm also tired of the same
Karnataka
thing.
will not give a chance to casteist JDS and communal
Sir,
BJP.
please
even
let us
in
talk about
28.
issues. You are thinking about winning
Karnataka will
2028. We are thinking about the people of Karnataka, sir. You are thinking about winning 2028. That's it. We are thinking about people of Karnataka. You still have 2.5 years. See, at least 1.5 years of proper
You know,
administration.
Satyaprakash,
Imagine.
if you think the
want this
people
to be the
are
story.
voters are fools, they are seeing very closely. They've given you a resounding mandate.
why can
The
it-
people of Karnataka
why-
have given the Congress a resounding mandate. The Congress should respect that. And if anything, the High Command should understand how to strategically calm tempers and, ensure that the factions and factionalism is settled at the earliest. If they fail, then it's a biggest failure for the Congress because they failed in multiple other states. They're not able to hold factions.
Congress party, Nabila ji, don't talk on behalf of Congress party. Not even one MLA has been, put out by Congress party in the state. Whereas BJP has suspended 3 BJP MLAs.
God,
Now you tell me, which party
against
is
party
in the
and then
control
you
of
don't say
High Command?
anything. You are saying that this is
BJP
discipline.
party has thrown away
Your
3
party
BJP
constitution.
You have
Sir, your
one-
minister
one-
had
one-
to be forcefully resigned. Your
Which
minister
High
was
Karnataka
forcefully resigned.
Congress
Because
is
he
one of the
questioned
2
Rahul
states
Gandhi.
that the Congress
Let me
is in
remind
power
you,
in this
Mr. K. N.
country.
Rajanna.
So you got to hold on
You
to it
remember
tight.
Mr. K. N. Rajanna?
Satyaprakash, you and the Congress High Command know this very well. I really appreciate, that's all I have time for, all of you joining us here tonight. Thank you. Let's hope this is sorted soon enough.